Good evening. Dan Byler and Randy Yoder bringing you some girls' high school hardwood hoops action from the Warrior Dome. The Lady Warriors are looking to add to their wins total as they host county rivals, the Lady Lakers of Lakeland, this evening. This game is the third in a quadruple header tonight here at Westview. The boys and girls junior varsity squads have both already faced off earlier this evening, splitting the decisions there. The girls lost 32-36, but the Warriors were victorious 50-32. And then the boys varsity teams will be facing each other in the nightcap right after this contest. The Lady Warriors are at 3-10 overall and 1-5 in the NACC, having defeated the Lady Sturgis Trojans this past Saturday 27-10. The Lady Lakers are 6-8 overall, but also only 1-5 in the NACC. Stay with us this evening as both teams will be attempting to double their conference win totals tonight here in Emmetown. Tonight's game is brought to you by Weaver Furniture Sales with 2 locations in Shipshewana, south of US 20 on County Road 75 North, and in the Davis Mercantile on Main Street in downtown Shipshewana. Our halftime sponsor is Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours, located on Lehman Drive in Topeka. This evening's game is also brought to you by Dale's Dependable Handyman Service. Call Dale at 260-463-3970. By Yoder Crossroads, located at the southwest corner of State Road 5 and US 20, south of Shipshewana. Also by Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka, Stutzman Power Equipment on US 20 West in Shipshewana. By Height Auto Body, US 20 West in LaGrange. By Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Also by Dry Forest Wood Products on County Road 675 in Shipshewana. By LaGwana, your local creative services provider. By Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, located right across from the Topeka Sale Barn on East Lake Street. Also avail portable toilet and sink rentals, daily, weekly, or monthly rentals by Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, located on Taylor Drive in Shipshewana, and by Jerry Standard Service in Middlebury. Tonight's game is a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
And back here at Westview High School, they're playing the school songs right now. Getting ready for some girls action. As we mentioned a little bit ago, the junior varsity girls fell just a hair short tonight, losing by 4 points earlier this evening. And I didn't get to see a whole lot of that game. Were you here for the whole game, Randy?
I just saw the second half. We were down 4 at halftime, and we rallied, and I think we tied it, and then they went up 9 with about 4.5 minutes to go, and we cut it down, but we couldn't quite get over the hump. But, yeah, it was pretty entertaining second half of basketball for JV.
So we played them to a tie in the second half.
Yes, we
were
did.
Down 4 at halftime and ended up losing by 4. So, yeah, it looked like a pretty well-played game.
Yeah.
So looking at tonight's game, the Lady Lakers have a few more wins, but not a whole lot. And in the NACC, they're both teams are at 1-5, I believe. So
yes, yeah. They, I noticed this afternoon. I looked. They are third in the conference in scoring offense, right at 50 a game. Defensively, though, they are dead last, giving up 48 a game. If you don't include Hamilton, we don't. Too many teams in our conference don't play Hamilton, but that's been their negative this year. They're involved in a lot of high-scoring games. Where we're dead last in offense at 28, and we're about in the middle of the pack, giving up 43 a game right now, as far as Westview is concerned.
Right. So we're a little more defensive-minded. I did have a chance to talk to Adam Christner, the assistant coach, before the game, and just asked him what the keys were, and he said basically we need to stop Real and Hartsaw.
Yeah.
And said what Hartsaw likes to drive and Real likes to shoot. Said if we can stop them, and get the ball in the hoop
Yeah.
often enough ourselves, then we should have a good chance.
No, I think you're right. I think those two average about 30 points between them, and so those are the key. If we can contain them, and yeah, like you say, we got to put some points on the board to be competitive with them, I think.
So, and you said what are we? We're averaging 20.
We're averaging 28, which is dead last.
So those two are averaging more than our whole team.
Yes, exactly.
So right now, Sarah Laps, our leading scorer, averaging 7.4 a game, with Hope Bortner at 6.8. So both of them around 7 points a game. But yeah, we don't have anybody scoring in double digits regularly.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we just.
And those two kids too, you mentioned Hartsaw is 77% at the foul line, and Rio's 76. So you really don't want to put them on the line either. They're just solid play, and they're both just juniors, so they have a great future here with those two.
So you need to stop them, but you can't do it by fouling.
No,
you're saying.
no.
So yeah, so it should be a good game. Just looking at things, Lakeland's going to be a little more offensive minded. That's going to be their style, and we tend to maybe work on a little more defensive. But yeah, just if we can get the ball to go in, get the ball to drop here at a home game, have some more people here watching maybe than sometimes, and maybe that'll get the girls up and fired up for that. So.
Yeah, as a coach, I always look forward to this game. It's usually right after Christmas. It's a great atmosphere. It's a county rival. There's fans here, and the kids, they look forward to playing in front of fans. So yeah, it's a great opportunity for these young ladies to showcase their talents for the community in this setting.
Yeah, and so off the air we were talking a little bit. I have to confess I was a little bit out of the loop here. Did not realize that the new athletic director at Lakeland is your son. Yeah. So.
Our youngest son, Ryan, and he seems to be enjoying the new opportunity, and I'm excited for him and looking forward to seeing how that plays out for him down the road.
It's nice to know the athletic directors at the other schools.
Yes.
So join us as we listen to the athlete. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem by a couple students here at Westview, Paige Riegsecker and Kylie Yoder. Good job, ladies. So we'll, I forgot to get the starters, so I guess we'll pick them up as they come out.
Yep.
So Lakeland, of course, will be introduced first here. So Peyton Hartsaw, who we mentioned earlier as one of their leading scorers, 5'5" junior. And Olivia Rassler, 5'6" junior also. And Pilar Canedo is a 5'4" senior. Also starting for them, Faith Reel, one of the other top scorers for the Lady Lakers. And Grace Iddings, a 5'8" junior, rounds out the lineup for the Lady Lakers. And for the Lady Warriors tonight, senior Alexis Antal, wearing number 13, one of the guard positions for Westview. Andrea Miller, a 5'1" junior. averaging 2.6 points a game for Westview. And another one of the seniors, Haley Miller, a 5'8" senior, wearing number 23. In the middle tonight for the Lady Warriors. Allie Springer, 5'3" senior, starting for the Lady Warriors. And the final spot taken by sophomore Hope Bortner, number 35. So an interesting thing here, Randy, I'm noticing that Sarah Lapp, our leading scorer,
yes.
Does she never start?
I noticed that too. I know he's starting our 3 seniors. That could be the possibility against Lakeland. That could be one reason. I'm not sure, but I noticed that also.
So, all right, so ready for the tip-off. 8 minutes on the clock. Ready for the third game tonight in the inter-county rivalry between Lakeland and Westview. Tip controlled by Lakeland. Hartsaw gets it, brings it down, got Antel on her. Canedo drives, shoots, puts it up, no good. Tries to get her own rebound down, but Haley Miller ends up with it. Hope Bortner actually pulled it out of there. And so bringing it down is Alexis Antal, getting things set up for the Warriors. She goes left. Oh, put her out there all by herself, and she put it up.
Great drive, using her left hand, and we're on the board first.
That's always a good thing. So the Lakers quickly back down the other way. Reel passes it off to Hartsaw. Hartsaw drives. Now Canedo. Cross to Rassler. I think somewhere I missed one of the starters. I didn't have Rassler on there, but.
Okay, yeah, she's a junior, number 20.
So,
yep.
Yeah, so as they were going out, I must have looked down and got the wrong number. All right, so working, driving, and that nice spin move on the inside, puts it up, no good. Haley Miller ends up with the rebound and coming back the other way. So
it's good to see. We've got 2 quick rebounds, no second opportunities for him.
Oh, Bortner picked it up and quickly the other way, throws the ball up and gets fouled in the act of shooting, so she'll get to step to the line to shoot a couple, and that foul is going to be called on Grace Iddings, her first, team's first.
Well, we're attacking the basket, which is a good sign here. Early on, we're getting had a nice drive by Antel, and now Bortner's getting to the free throw line.
It looked like both times we pulled everybody up around the free throw line and sort of cleared it out and just went around them and on down.
Yes.
And so Alexis Antel just took off for the locker room. I don't know if she's hurt or blood or something, but Sarah Lapp is in now for Alexis. Bortner hit that first one. Second one as well, so Westview up by 4 early on.
A little 1-2-2 full court press.
They moved through it pretty quickly. Hartsaw drives in the center, falls down, but gets the ball off to Canedo, and Haley Miller pulls down another board. So early on, the basket's not falling for the Lakers, and like you mentioned, we're getting the rebounds, so they're only getting one try at it.
Early on, both teams in a man-to-man defense.
So Haley looking, hands it off to Bortner now up top. Cross to Andrea Miller, and inside to, shot put up there by Springer, but blocked and no good. And then I think Sarah Lapp's going to be called for the foul, trying to stop them going down the floor. So that'll be her first, team's first. So Alexis right back in for Sarah, and she has her left wrist wrapped. I'm not sure what that's about. In for the first time for the Lady Lakers is Arlene Thompson. That time, Rio drove hard on the right side, had essentially a layup there, and scores the first points for the Lady Lakers. Looks like we're setting up high again. Springer across to Miller. Well, I can't say Miller. There's too many Millers. Andrea with the ball, looking at the left side. Now she takes a shot right on the three-point line. No good. Ball pulled down by Hartsaw. Quickly back the other way. Inside, wide open. Canedo puts it up and drops it in. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Rassler.
Oh, he got out ahead of him here.
So, oh, nice. A nice fake and got her to go up, but then didn't get the foul. So coming back the other way quickly. Hartsaw back out top to Rassler. Rassler drives to the free throw line. She's going to take that shot since you're going to let her have it. Freshman Thompson pulls it down. So is that their first offensive
Yeah,
board?
I think it is. Yep.
So Rassler up top, down to Thompson. Thompson dribbles it up to the top. Now to Iddings. Iddings drives in the center, kicks it back out to Rassler. Rassler on the left side, outside the three-point line, drives it, hands it off to Hartsaw. Couldn't get it to drop. Another offensive board, and by Rassler, handed it off to Thompson, and she puts it in. So Lakers have scored 6 straight. Had a little trouble with the pressure, but got through. Fortner with the shot on the left side, no good. Rebound by Springer, working it around all the way around the perimeter. Haley's going to drive in strong. Oh, nice. Fortner didn't realize she was wide open. She could have had an easy shot, but she was expecting some trees there. Driving strong, not getting it to go is Van Tall, and pulled down there by Thompson for Lakeland.
We're getting some pretty good looks at the basketball. Yeah, we're in a little drought right now.
Air ball put up there by Rio, left her wide open, and she was not able to connect. Sarah Lapp comes back in, and coming in for the first time tonight for Westview is Cameron Miller. Fortner and Andrea Miller out. So Lakeland still applying full court pressure. Ball was stolen on the inbound pass by Rassler, and she puts it up and in. 8-4 now, Lakers. Quickly the other way, Springer on the left or the right side. Looks like they have a set play there where they're going to spin and just pass the ball and expect her to get there. All the way up, and Springer blocked by Rassler as she tries to put the shot up. Iddings with the ball at center court. Cross to Reel, takes another three, another air ball, and Haley Miller poked the ball loose, I think, over Grace Iddings' head.
That's probably a rarity if you're a Lakeland fan to see a couple air balls by their key shooters early in the game like this.
Yeah, that's not what you would expect, certainly. So Reel, now she's going to drive in hard, and it won't go in there either. Arlene Thompson gets the rebound, goes back up, and is fouled in the shot attempt, and Sarah Lapp picks up her second foul, and that'll put Thompson at the line to shoot a couple.
It's interesting, this Thompson didn't even start, and she's got 4 rebounds, 2 of them are offensive, so she's giving them a nice lift here off the bench.
Well, she's
just a freshman?
Yeah, just a freshman.
Wow.
They have her listed at 5'6". I'm just looking at her compared to some of the others. I thought maybe she was a little taller.
Yeah, it would appear that just looking at him, she would be. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep it right here since we didn't get out to our engineer quick enough. In case you missed it earlier, the junior varsity girls ended up losing a close game. They were down by 4 at halftime and ended up losing by 4. The final score there, 32-36. And at the same time that they were playing here on the main court, the junior varsity boys were playing over in the old gym and ended up picking a victory there, 50-32.
Yeah, Dan, the first couple of minutes we were talking about Westview doing a good job on the boards, but I just noticed now about 5 minutes into the game we're being out-rebounded 8-4 according to my numbers here.
And that's the score, 8-4.
Yeah.
Probably some correlation there.
Yeah, right.
But Thompson misses the free throw. First attempt there. And second shot up, and this time good, so she's got 3. And the Lakers are up 9-4. Trying to find somebody, gets it in finally. Springer back to Lapp. He's going to take it down the left side, now back over, the right side, back over to the left side. Faith tried to poke it loose, no good. Springer with the ball, now Springer with the ball, drives. Going to bring it back out. A nice move there by Antal, puts it up and in and gets fouled in the process. That foul's going to be called on Arlene Thompson, so she's getting her name in all kinds of stats already. As you mentioned, coming in off the bench.
It's good to see Antel being a little bit more offensive-minded. I think after not playing like a year ago, she's starting to get into the game, you know.
Sarah Lapp just stole the ball away from Thompson and put it up and got fouled in the process. She didn't make it, but Thompson just picked up her second foul. So 3 on the Lady Lakers now. And Sarah Lapp with the steal and the putback. Sarah has not scored yet this evening. Off the back of the iron, no good. Iddings back in for the Lady Lakers, and Thompson comes out probably because of those 2 fouls.
Yep.
2 fouls, and we still got 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lapp puts it up.
There we
Nothing
go.
but net that time. Gets us back within 2. 7-9 still in favor of the Lady Lakers, and Lapp just poked it loose again. And I don't think Hartsaw realized she could have chased that one back there because we had knocked it loose. Cameron drives, kicks it out to Lapp. Lapp down to Bortner in the corner, pulls it back out. Up top to Springer, Springer drives hard to the left, and now to Cameron. Cameron pulls it back out. So they're really looking inside. Lapp with the ball. Reels poking everything loose, but Sarah Lapp chases it back down. Drives in, puts it up, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up, and is fouled, and that time I think it's going to be on Rassler. Olivia Rassler picks up the Lakers' 4th foul. It's her first, and Sarah Lapp back at the line. She just made 1 of 2 last trip there. Off the front of the rim, no good.
Sarah seems to have that ability and gift to just attack and get to the free throw line. Hopefully she can convert some of these.
Yeah. Andrea comes back in, and now Pilar Canedo. Do you know if that's pronounced? Am I pronouncing that right? Canedo?
That sounds good.
Pilar Canedo.
I'm not totally sure.
And again, Lapp hits the second of her free throws. Back within 1, 8-9, and turnover Lakeland. Tried to beat the press down the floor and threw it over the top of Pilar.
That 2-2-1 press has been a nice weapon for us this year. I've watched a number of their games, and that seems to be our best press.
And ball knocked loose, and look at who's in there fighting for it again.
Yeah,
Sarah Lapp on the floor. She's a go-getter. Going to call Westview ball on alternating possession. So it's one of those where you sort of call it a half of a turnover.
I guess, yeah.
Because it was our ball, now we had to use a possession to get it back. Ball tried to throw it in and picked up there by Hartsaw. Iddings across the right side to Rassler. Rassler dribbles. Now she drives into the center, kicks it across to Reel. Reel's spinning inside, kicks it back out to Iddings. And knocked loose that time by Antal, but Cameron Miller has it. Bortner's going to take the 3. It's a little bit long. Iddings has the rebound. Almost lost it, but she dribbled to save the ball. Hartsaw brings it down. Hands it off to Rassler. Rassler's going to drive, kicks it out to Hartsaw. Hartsaw drives in the center. She likes to spin when she gets in there. Drive inside by Faith, no good. And Andrea Miller comes up with the rebound.
Well, a bucket here, but at the end of the quarter, we could actually be leading going into period number 2.
Well, early on, we got the bucket to drop, and now not so much. Oh, too bad that didn't work. Sarah worked her way through 2 defenders. They're going to call it on the floor, though, and that's only the 5th team foul, so not a shooting foul yet, but it is the second on Olivia Rassler. Haley Miller and Allie Springer come back in for Sarah Lapp and
Antal.
Yep. Andrea triggers it in. Ball kicked by Rassler. So we'll try it again. triggering it in on the left side, right underneath our basket. Everybody up high this time. Long pass out top to Bortner. Down to Andrea. She brings it back up top. Haley has it. Looking. Now to Allie Springer.
5 seconds.
Up top. Bortner drives. She better get the shot up. Thrown out of bounds. No shot. 8-9. Westview trailing by 1 as we end the first quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
And back here at Westview, and of course since Westview had to use their turn at the alternating possession to get the ball back earlier, Lakeland will be triggering it in. New for the Lady Lakers is Kayla Poole, a 5'9" senior, just checked in.
She's been starting a lot of games this year.
Shot by Rassler, another air ball. And the ball hit the ground, hit the end line there. Also in for the first time, Brianna Poe, a 5'5" freshman. And looks like we got our way worked out through that. Andrea's going to take a free throw, just short. Pulled out of there by Faith. And now she hands it off. Oh, she's hurt. And they don't have it across the timeline yet, so they're going to call an official's timeout here. I'm not sure what happened. Is it her ankle? Well, in any case, maybe we'll take a quick timeout here as well. Jeremy will be right back in 30 seconds.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, glass coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Okay, we're back here at Westview. Faith Reel walked off under her own steam there, but and she wasn't limping a whole lot, but we think it was her left ankle. So hopefully that's something that maybe she can get it wrapped and get back out here. And I think Canedo checked back in for her. So Lakeland bringing the ball down. Hartsaw way out on the right side. Drives, takes the free throw, leaves it short. Poole gets the rebound, goes back up strong, is going to get fouled. I think that's going to be on Haley Miller. If it is, that'll be her first, team's fourth. Lakeland bringing the ball down. And that is indeed who the foul's called on. And so Poole, a chance to score. Lady Lakers have 1 of 2 from the stripe so far this evening. High arching shot, no good.
Yeah, she didn't start tonight, but I noticed Saturday against Eastside she scored 16 for them, so I'm not sure what the status was tonight.
Another high shot. That time she got it to drop. 10-8 Lakeland. Ball quickly down the floor. Andrea pushes it. Oh, tried to get underneath. Managed to get it back. Almost lost it, but Andrea with the ball clear over on the left side. Kicks it up top to Allie. Allie dribbles to the middle. Pulls it back out. Trying to get something set up. Andrea almost had it stolen, but she got it back. Allie Springer drives inside to Haley up top. She fakes the three. Andrea drives to the center now. Kicks it back out. And Springer's going to take that shot off the back of the iron. No good. Pulled out of there by Rassler. She brings it down herself. Getting things set up. Kicks it across to Poe. Poe drives inside and then kicks it out to Rassler on the left side. Pulls it back up top. Now Hartsaw has it down on the side and drives. Takes a shot. No good. And picked out of there eventually by Allie Springer. Andrea has it over on the left side at three-point range. Dribbles it back up to the top. Looks like we're trying to find somebody open. Not getting guarded close enough to get counted, so. Shot was short by Bortner. Pulled out of there by Poe. Hartsaw bringing the ball back down.
I don't have a 30. Do we have a 30 listed for Lakeland?
Brianna Poe.
Oh, okay.
Shot
Nice
put
shot.
up by Hartsaw, her first points of the night. Andrea quickly down, all the way down, and Canedo had her hands on her as she went, so she's going to be called for her first, team's sixth now. Sarah Lapp and Cameron Miller checking back in, and Hope Bortner and Haley Miller out for Westview. Triggering it in is Andrea Miller. Over looking on the right side, and Hartsaw. Peyton Hartsaw knocks it away. Everybody back up top again, come crashing in hard, trying to find somebody open. Cameron gets the ball. Hits Sarah Lapp cutting inside. She goes all the way in, and Poole knocks it away. That's the third time we've been blocked on a shot. They've all been clean blocks. Poe banks it in off the backboard. 14-8 now. They push the lead out. They've scored 5 on us this quarter. Sarah Lapp gets the ball back. Cameron's looking inside.
It appears here we just got to get our bearings and come up with a, there we go, nice drive, but she missed the shot.
Poole ends up with the rebound, sort of popped out of Hartsaw's hands. And Sarah, she drove through, and once you get through the defenders, there's nobody down there.
Yeah.
Rassler drives inside, puts up the little floater, couldn't get it to drop. But she's going to go to the line to shoot a couple. The foul's going to be called on Sarah Lapp, her third. So 4 called on Westview and 3 of them on Sarah.
Yeah, that's not
what we wanted to see. Rassler puts it up, no good. Haley Miller checking in, I'm assuming, for Sarah. I'm assuming she knows why.
Yeah.
3 fouls and still got almost 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, that's going to hurt our, penetration driving abilities with her off on the bench.
Rassler no good. And Poole just went over the top and got the rebound, went right over Springer. So outscored 7-0 here to start the second quarter. 8-16 now. Trying to get the ball inside. And it was stolen by Hartsaw, but Springer still had her hand in there. I'm not sure she had much choice. Her hand was stuck in there and ends up getting a jump ball out of it. So again, sort of a half turnover there. We get the ball back, but on the alternating possession. Allie Springer saves the ball that was rattling loose. Clear down in the corner, inside to Haley. Across to Cameron. Cameron puts it up, no good. Haley tries to try to get it, but lost it to Rassler. She's going coast to coast and now kicks it out to Poe. Poe down in the corner, back to Rassler. Out on the right side, up high. Throws it inside to Poole over her head, and Springer picks it up, and she's quickly going back the other way. We've got numbers here if we can use them. Nice pull up, no good. Poole with the rebound, and Springer has a piece of it. Grace hitting set to check back in for the Lady Lakers, coming in for Poole.
It just seems like right now we're just a little bit frazzled or unsettled. Every pass is kind of an adventure, and it just seems like we need to just settle down. And I think if we get a bucket, we'd be okay. But right now we're in a rough stretch.
Rassler driving in, kicks it out to Canedo. Canedo driving inside. Now she kicks it to the other side to Poe. Poe takes the 12-footer from the right side, gets it to go. So 4 for Poe now, 18-8. Having a little trouble getting the ball in. Pass over the top. And Ron Hostetler corrals it.
It's a man-to-man press. There's no double teaming, but they're making it tough to get the inbounds pass. Once we get it in, we're usually okay.
And they're switching on the screens.
Yes.
Nice pass. Cameron gets a nice open shot. Cannot get that ball to drop either. We're getting those 10-footers, and we just can't get them to drop. Hartsaw at the top of the key, looking on the right side, and she's just going to pull up and shoot that. No good. Springer with the rebound. Brings it up herself. She pushes it inside to Haley. Haley takes the 6-footer and couldn't get it to go. Pulled out of there by Poe for Lakers. She brings it up herself. Now to Rassler, top of the key, hits Hartsaw on the left side. She's looking to drive, kicks it out to Poe at the 3-point line. Now she drives inside, and I think she lost it there and ended up right in Andrea's hands. Andrea goes up strong on the left side and got it to go. We needed that one.
That was a pretty shot with the left hand on the left side.
Rassler down to Hartsaw. Hartsaw on the right side, brings it back up top. Trying to find somebody to unload it to, and we left Poe wide open underneath, and she missed it again, and saved by Cameron. And Ryan wants to talk things over. Morgan Riegsecker will be checking in at the break. We'll take a full timeout.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Hyde Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Hyde Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Hyde Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
All right, back here at Westview High School, we were just trying to figure out if Faith has made it back out of the locker room. Our engineer reported somebody went walking by him, but I didn't see her come out the rest of the way, though. So Westview triggering the ball in. Lobbing it over the top. Antel gets the ball, hits Cameron as she crosses the timeline. Andrea up top with the ball. Clear up in the center circle. Looks like we're setting up a play. Morgan Riegsecker in there. Poole came back in, lobbed it inside, but Grace Iddings got her hand on it and was able to pull it down for the turnover. Hartsaw with the ball, looking right and then left. Dribbles, spins, now she kicks it out to Poe. Poe all the way across to Canedo. Canedo punches it underneath to Poole. Poole drives hard, puts the shot up on the right side, no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. That foul is going to be called on Riegsecker.
Yep.
No, I've got her down as 41, so I wonder if she has a... She has got a really high shot, but it went in.
My son, that's the AD over there, said that this Poole hasn't played since the 7th grade. She came back for her senior year, and she's given him some nice minutes.
Okay. Second shot up. good again. So she's 3 of 4 from the line. She's got 5 points for the Lady Lakers. 20-10. Westview chasing 10. Hope Bortner bringing the ball down. She's going to bring it all the way down herself. Haley Miller on the right side, looking inside. Now she just drives in strong, and Grace Iddings reached around, tried to poke it loose, and she's going to get called for the foul. And I think that'll put Haley at the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. Iddings' second foul.
You know, that's a nice shot fake, and she took it to the hoop hard on the baseline and gives herself an opportunity to score at the line here.
Shot a little long. Poole corrals it. Hartsaw brings the ball across the timeline. Top of the key. Allie Springer hawking her. Now she goes left. She spins right. Takes a big step. I was going to say, yeah, I have a hard time knowing when that's a travel and when it's not. I mean, all of those look like travels to me when they take those extra steps.
It almost seems like certain refs call it different ways sometimes.
Oh, we've got numbers here. Oh, Bortner pulls it up. We were 3-on-1, but if you're not comfortable bringing the ball down, I guess that doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't mean anything if you've got numbers if you don't want to bring it all the way down.
Yeah.
Springer did a nice job. Punches it back out now to Haley. Haley looking inside over there on the left side up top. Andrea Miller, top of the key, drives. She's going to drive all the way in. Goes up, no good. Canedo had it knocked away, but Iddings corrals it off to Hartsaw. Hartsaw bringing it back up. Half a minute to go here in the first half. 20-10, Lady Lakers. Poe across the top. Canedo. Looks like they're going to go for the last shot. At least it seems like a set play, or set to just kill some time. Hartsaw up top. Dribbles, and now she drives hard, and she put it up. She was fouled on the way up, did not go. So they really didn't go for the last shot. Still 6.6 seconds to go. And that might have been part of the strategy. Everybody thinks you're going for the last shot, and then you get a free, easy shot at the 6 seconds
Element of surprise, yeah.
Shot no good there. That foul was called on Hope Bortner. That was her first. 6 now on the Lady Warriors. Hartsaw's second attempt at the line is good. 21-10 with 6.6 seconds to go. Bortner gets the ball. She's quickly coming up. Cross to Haley. And Iddings got the block. At least the fourth block. So Westview down by 11, going into the locker room, talk things over. We'll be back with second half action as right after this timeout.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months and save up to $1,400.
Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street, Topeka. Mouth-watering home-cooked goodness, all in a friendly down-home atmosphere among friends and neighbors. Different daily specials, all-you-can-eat fish twice a week. Scrumptious buffets featuring our fried chicken. And then finish it off with a slice of fresh-baked pie. Eat in our large dining room or carry out at 260-593-2988, and now offering delivery within 10 miles of Topeka.
Have you ever wondered what the difference is between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA? Have you ever wondered if you have enough life insurance? No matter where you are at in your retirement planning journey, nearing retirement, or just starting to think about it, we can help you. Our mission is to get to know your needs, your wants, and your long-term goals, and then implement strategies to help you get there. If you've ever wondered about any of these things, give us a call.
Back here at Westview High School, tonight's halftime show brought to you by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group. Their passion is protecting yours. Well, it looks like the game's still going here, Randy.
Yeah.
They've just gotten a little bit shorter, but we've got some good ball players out there, don't we?
Yep, the future looks pretty promising. I've watched some of them play in the Warrior Youth on Saturday mornings. There's some pretty good, nice little talent out here.
Oh, was that Olivia? Matt? Not Matt. Olivia Bontrigger? Trying to figure out who some of these girls are.
Yeah.
So. Or maybe she's not. What age group would this be?
This is 4th and 5th graders.
Okay, so she's in junior high. So, Okay. So.
I think the white team's 4th graders mainly, and the red team's 5th. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, halftime stats. We got some scoring here from the girls' varsity game.
Yeah. Okay. We can go ahead and start with Lakeland first of all here, and we'll just head down the roster here. Peyton Hartsaw has a bucket and a 1 for 2 at the line for a total of 3 points. Rassler has 4 points and 2 field goals. She was 0 for 2 at the line. Kayla Poole has a total of 5 on a bucket and 3 for 4 at the line. Faith Real, 1 basket for 2. Arlene Thompson, a basket, 1 for 2 at the line for 3. And then Poole came in, number 30, off the bench, and has 2 field goals for a total of 4 points. So that should give 21 for Lakeland. For the Warriors, we got Alex Entel with 2 baskets, 0 for 1 at the line, 4 points. Andrea Miller had her only points, I think, in the second quarter, that left-handed layup.
Yes, yeah, that was
a basket for 2. Sarah Lapp, I have her 2 for 4 at the line for 2 points, and Hope Bordner 2 for 2 at the line for 2 points. Haley Miller was 0 for 1 at the line. So, yeah, the Warriors looks like we have 3 field goals and 4 free throws.
Yeah, 4 out of 8.
4 out of 8 at the line. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Chance left a couple on the table there doing that, but. So 4 of 8, and yeah, you said Andrea Miller with the only bucket for the second quarter for Westview. So yeah, I think I gave some points to Thompson that actually went to Poole. So Poole has 5. Is that correct? Is that what you have?
I had Poole for 4, and Thompson. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, that it adds up right. I had Arlene Thompson for 3, Poole for a total of 4.
Okay, so I had a couple free throws I gave to Thompson later, but I think that's, now that I remember that, yeah, because those were those high arching free throws by Poole. So I gave them to the wrong.
Yeah, number 24.
Player.
Yeah.
So
as far as rebounds go, this is unofficial, but I have Lakeland out dominating 23-9. 18. Defensive, 5 offensive. We have 6 defensive and 3 offensive. Again, I didn't realize it's quite that dominating, but that's what I have.
Well, I think at the very start of the game it wasn't. I mean, we were getting the rebounds, but but so still only 5 offensive boards for them, though. I thought there might have been a few more than that, but.
You know, if you would have told Ryan before the start of the game that their 2 leading scorers would only have 5 points at halftime,
and would still
he would
have
taken that.
Yeah.
And but unfortunately, they've had other kids step up tonight, and they have.
Well, it's
6.
It's very evenly spread, though, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Which most anybody has is 5, but 6 different players have scored.
Obviously, we'll have to see if Rio can play in the second half. That hurt her. You know, she didn't get too many minutes there in the first half.
Getting distracted by the game that's going on out there. So you said the red team is the 5th graders.
Yes.
Or mostly 5th graders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
Oh, bucket there by Faith.
Yep.
Faith Stump puts it in. So is her dad coaching or officiating out there, or both?
Yeah, good question.
Quickly back the other way. 4th grader score. I actually don't know what the score is.
Actually, I think she's just a 3rd grader. She's playing up. But yeah, most of them are 4th graders. That was Jared's daughter that hit that last shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good future coming here. So looking ahead at the second half, I think Westview's, it's when I talked to Adam before the game, the one thing he had said is that we've got to make buckets.
Yeah.
Said we need to keep the game down in the 40. I think he said around 40. Well, we're doing that, but then we've also got to be making buckets.
Yeah. I mean, this is just what we've been about this year. I mean, we're averaging 28. Well, we have 10 at halftime. We don't.
Yeah,
we're not. And we don't give up that many. We just gave up 21. Our Achilles heel has been, just scoring the basketball. It's kind of been a problem for us this year. Defensively, we give ourselves chance in about every ball game. And like I said, I think we're in the middle of the conference defensively, so that's been a plus. We got to look at the bright spots, and there's some encouragement, even though we've just won 3 games. That's Antel's little sister there.
Okay. The one that was dribbling the ball down?
Number 8. She's a twin. She's got twins.
So they both play, or just the one?
Yeah, the one on the other side.
Oh, there I see her.
Yep, you can tell they're twins.
Yes, number 7 and number 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Antel with the shot. No good. Pulled out of there. Stolen. Yeah, it's like some of these girls look sort of familiar. I'm guessing. Block shot. All right, well, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a little bit here with second half action of the Varsity Girls contest here as Westview hosts the Lady Lakers.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Visit the new Yoder Crossroads Complex in Shipshewana. Start your day off right with locally roasted coffee at 5 Lakes Coffee. Speedy drive-through or enjoy the aroma and coffee inside. Breakfast and lunch at the Corn Crib Cafe offering daily lunch specials and featuring Yoder popcorn. Quality popcorn since 1936. Homemade caramel corn and free samples while you browse our gourmet shops. That's Yoder Crossroads, 5 and 20, Shipshewana, Indiana.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Welcome back to Westview High School. Both teams out there getting warmed up. Just a minute to go. We should mention, if you can hear the band in the background, tonight is whenever we host the Lakeland game, it's always the alumni band. And if you look it up there, there's a much bigger band section than usual. In fact, I have one daughter up there.
Oh, yeah?
It's not in high school anymore. Graduated in 14, I think.
Okay.
And so up there playing tonight, part of that band. So.
They sound good.
Yeah, they do. It's pretty cool having that many. I wonder if we could just get them to come back all the time.
Yeah.
So Westview will have the ball to start the second half. Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments are made at the break. Looks like Lakeland's going to start with Hartsaw, Rassler, Poole, Canedo, and Poe. So several different than what the starting lineup was. Of course, Reel's still in the locker room as far as we know, so that would be different, but there's, I think, at least 3 different faces out there than what started. Westview, on the other hand, looks like we're going back to our starting lineup. Haley Miller, Alexis Santal, Allie Springer, Andrea Miller, and Hope Bortner. Westview to trigger it in from the far side. Alexis quickly down the left side. She's going to drive in and go up for the layup. That's how we started the
That's
first
the way
time.
we started the game, yeah.
Yeah, so it worked then. Let's do it again. So Westview scores quickly.
I like that. They clear it out. She's a lefty, and she just drives the lane. It's a nice little set play for her.
Canedo drives across. Oh, almost stolen there by Andrea Miller. Poe has it, hands it off to Hartsaw. Hartsaw out to Rassler, and now Poole tries to hit Canedo on the right side down low, and it off her fingertips over the top of her. Allie Springer to trigger in front of the Lakeland bench. And that time they only had 2 players back instead of 3. It's a little bit easier to get it in. And Tall, I thought she was going to drive in again.
I did too.
Gardner takes the 3. Oh, I thought she had it.
Boy, that looked good, didn't it?
Poole with the rebound.
Yep.
Canedo, and now Hartsaw brings it down. So certainly so far have been able to stop Hartsaw from scoring like she probably normally would. Poe with the ball, dribbles it back up top. Hartsaw up top, takes the 3, no good. And Poole just walked in there, got the rebound, no good, but Canedo gets it, still no good. Poole, I'd say she might have gone over the back to get that rebound, but wow. Puts it up, so they had, 3 or 4 attempts there.
Yeah.
And Bortner ends up pulling it out of there for Westview, and almost, it is thrown away. Springer, or Antal was cutting hard, and Bortner didn't realize she was cutting.
Yeah, turnovers. We got to get a shot every time down to give us a chance to make this comeback.
Inside to Poole, dribbles it in, kicks it back out to Rassler. Rassler takes the shot, no good. We had a nice box out there.
It was.
Ball drops on the floor, and nothing but Westview players ringing it. That's the way it's supposed to work, right?
Absolutely. That looked pretty sharp.
Yeah. Allie Springer across to Bortner on the left wing. Up top, Andrea Antal on the right wing. Dribbles, pulls it back out. Now Andrea drives. Patient, working the perimeter. Lakeland still playing man-to-man. And Bortner just drove right around her defender and scores. So Bortner doubles her point total for the night. 14-21 now. Rassler looking to the right, now left. Kicks it out to Poe. Poe takes the 3. It's long. Almost banked another one in. Andrea chases it down and just heads for the other end. Pulls up, though. Picked up that dribble when she should not have. Couldn't get rid of it. All right, I've got 54 is Shakow.
Yep.
Kara Shakow,
Freshman.
another freshman.
I like the start here, 4-0 in the first 2.5 minutes, but we got to keep her going. We can't be satisfied here. We got to play some D.
Canedo dribbles, pushes it inside to Shakow. She kicks it out to Rassler. Rassler fakes it, drives, and got a layup out of it. 6 for Rassler now, 23-14. Andrea drives down hard, kicks it down to Bortner in the far right corner. Dribbling it back up top. Lost the handle for a second. Working it around the perimeter. Andrea has it. Inside to Haley Miller. Picked up out of there by Bortner. Kicks it back out to Andrea. Alexis looking, getting things set again. Drives hard on the left side. Andrea. Across to Bortner. Almost picked off of there by Poe. Waiting for that pass. Same thing there. Hartsaw almost had it. Springer trying to drive the right side. Hartsaw says, I don't think so. Now Alexis with a nice drive in the middle. Couldn't get it to go. Pulled out of there by Rassler. Coming back the other way for the Lady Lakers. Rassler drives to the middle. Spins.
It was a beautiful spin, wasn't it?
It was. Wide open on that spin. Couldn't get it to drop. Foul's going to be called on Andrea Miller. That'll be hers first. And the first on Westview for the half. Sarah Lapp and Rieksecker set to check? No, Cameron.
Cameron Miller, yeah.
Rassler had missed 2 in the second quarter from the free throw line. Hits one there. Gets ready to shoot the second one. I got it to drop as well, so she has all 4 of their points here for this second half. So far, 25-14, pushed it back out to 11. Sarah Lapp. Cameron. Back to Sarah. Sarah's looking inside, then she just drives past. Oh my goodness, a lot of contact there. No, nothing called. Iddings knocked it out of bounds, so Sarah will trigger it in on the left side of our basket.
We like to run this high out of bounds play here. Everybody kind of slashes.
Springer, oh, she might have traveled there, got away with it. Cameron down to Sarah. Sarah, boy, every time she goes by Iddings is poking at her. They're letting them play.
Yeah.
So Sarah Lapp, though, 4 points for her now. She scored.
I think that's a mismatch. She's just so much quicker there. She can take advantage of her quickness on them drives.
Yeah, she just don't try to shoot inside when she's set, because she certainly has, Iddings has the advantage on height.
Yes, absolutely.
Iddings takes the shot.
Nice
from outside.
shot.
She banks it in just inside the three-point line. Her first points of the night. Sarah goes up strong, and that time I think Iddings is going to get called for it. Oh, no, they're going to call it on Canedo.
Yep.
That'll be her first, team's first for the second half. Trying to find someone that triggered in, gets it into Antal. Cameron across to Sarah. Sarah fakes the three, and now she's going to take it short, just off the front of the rim, no good. And I was going to say, they're either going to have to call a foul, a jump, or a travel.
Yeah.
It was something.
You got three options there, don't you?
Called a jump ball. The alternating possession goes back to the Lady Lakers. The boys team just walking out, getting ready to go get dressed for the final game in the quadruple header here tonight. Iddings hit Shakow underneath. Canedo kicks it back out. The ball is loose on the floor, but Rassler manages to get it back under control. Antal out on her. She drives to the right side, looking inside, trying to get to Shakow.
There we go.
Shakow couldn't get to it. Bortner picks it up. Underneath, beautiful job inside to Alexis. Somewhere there was a somebody miscommunication. She got wide open underneath, and Bortner saw her. Got the assist there.
Well, we're keeping ourselves.
So we're returning the favor.
Yep.
Except at the other end, she was not able to follow to capitalize on it. Missed the layup underneath. Bortner brings it across the timeline. Antal, Lapp, right side, driving past, and Iddings trying to keep up with her and ends up tripping her. So Iddings gets called for her third foul, only second for the half. And Iddings will be coming out, Poole coming in. So Poole's just as tall, but maybe a little quicker.
Yeah, she is.
Ball kicked out to Bortner on the left wing. Inside to Antal, and Rassler goes over the top trying to get it. So Rassler will pick up her third. That's 3 on the Lady Lakers now.
Lakeland foul number 20, Olivia Rassler, her third.
Still just a non-shooting foul. Springer to trigger it in. Underneath, wow, she was punched it in there. I think even if Antal would have gotten it, I'm not sure what would have happened. Oh, and they say it
called it off of her knee, I guess. Huh.
No foul called, just said it was off her knee. So Lakeland triggers it in. Yeah, she's all inside. Canedo puts it up, no good. Hartsaw throws it back out. Chased down by Rassler. Hartsaw in the right wing takes the shot, no good. Bortner with the
nice rebound.
Yeah. So we're just a little more than playing them even here, but if we want to have a chance for the win, we got to get a little more happening. That shot couldn't quite get it to drop. Poole pulls it down. Hartsaw drives left, kicks it out to Canedo. Canedo takes the shot, no good. And long rebound, no good. And I think Sarah Lapp might have just picked up her 4th foul. She did a nice job blocking out her. Oh no, it's going to be called on Bortner or Springer.
Springer,
That's her first. Andrea Miller comes in for Hope Fortner for Lady Warriors. Rassler going to trigger it in on the right side. Into Canedo. Canedo dribbles. And
there you go.
And
it's a way to get on the floor.
Antel poked it loose. Now we got it. Oh, and couldn't quite control it when she tried to get it across the Springer, picked out of there by Rassler. So good hustle. Just couldn't quite cap. Oh my goodness, she walked.
She sure did.
And
before she gave up the ball, she had taken a step.
Yeah. Hartsaw kicks it down to Canedo to Poole. Nice spin move, and she missed another. Lady Lakers missed another layup inside. Kicks it out to Cameron. Cameron drives and off her knee.
Yep. Both teams are just kind of, it's ragged right now, isn't it?
I mean, we're playing aggressively, but then when we get on offense, we're still we're still going 100 miles an hour and can't quite control it.
The effort's there, just the execution is questionable right now. There's another turnover.
I'm not sure who she was passing to. Haley Miller was wide open for Westview. Oh, okay, that's end of the quarter. Shot put up, no good. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this timeout.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
And we're back at Westview getting ready to start the final quarter of action. Westview outscored the Lady Lakers by 2 that quarter, but still trailing by 9, 18-27. As they bring the ball down to start this final quarter. Andrea drives the left side, goes back up top, looking to the right side, being hawked by Hartsaw. Now to Springer. The Hartsaw's chasing up top. Haley Miller lost the handle. She was going to drive for the bucket. Unforced turnover there.
Yeah.
Rassler triggers it into Hartsaw. Back to Rassler. Looking down the court and then just flips it across to Hartsaw again. Looked him off. Shackhow inside. Hands it off nicely to Poole.
Yeah, that was some nice
there for
interior passing there on Lakeland's part.
Sarah Lapp drives, hands it off to Haley Miller in the right corner, dribbles it back up top. Across to Andrea, now to Springer. She's going to drive hard, puts it up. A little too hard, no good. Haley Miller with the rebound. And Lakeland's going to come out of there with it. Rassler. Long pass down to Hartsaw. She's going to drive and got it to go. 5 now for Hartsaw, 31-18. Sort of what we saw happen in the first half. We hung with them the first quarter of the half, and then let's hope the fourth quarter doesn't go like the second quarter. Nice drive by Sarah Lapp, left-handed layup. 6 points for Sarah. Hartsaw coming back the other way. Looking for somebody, hands it back to Rassler. Rassler on the right wing. Down deep in the corner, picks up her dribble. Hartsaw almost lost it. Corrals it. Drives behind the back dribble. Kicks it across to Canedo. Canedo drives now to Poole. Poole kicks it back out to Rassler. Trying to get it back into Poole. Poole had to go back outside to do it. Shackhow trying to get in position. Haley Miller not letting her. Hartsaw drives hard. Puts it up. No good. She's going to shoot a couple. Foul's going to be called on Springer. So Springer's second 3 on Westview for the half.
Yeah, you can tell even though Hartzell hasn't scored a lot tonight, she just gives them that leadership and stability, and here in the fourth quarter she is kind of trying to take over a little bit. She misses.
Yeah, she's 1 of 3 from the stripe so far. Bortner and Antal back in. Springer and Cameron Miller out. Second shot is good. (32-20) as Sarah Lapp brings the ball across the timeline. Picked up her dribble. Hits Andrea over on the right wing. Back to Sarah. Sarah fakes and drives hard. Goes down. But I don't think that's the foul that's going to be called. She was fouled before that. So foul's going to be called on Poole. That'll be her second, I believe.
Lakeland foul number 24.
Fourth on Lakeland now for the half.
Her first. Lakeland's fourth.
Oh, they're saying
Her
her first.
Yep.
So I gave her somebody else's.
Okay.
Trying to trigger it in. Kicked out of bounds again by Hartzell. Andrea getting set to trigger it in again. Got Haley Miller on the left side, puts it up and got it to drop.
Yes.
Haley's first points tonight, 22-32.
We're just staying within striking distance.
Yeah, we've got to get a run going.
Yep.
Rassler across to Hartsaw. She fakes the 3. Now she takes it.
Short.
Sarah Lapp with the rebound. And again, we had 3 Lady Warriors blocking out their opponent. Ball pulled out of there. Almost looked like a rugby scrum there. The ball squirted loose. Alexis drives and puts the shot up. Rassler blocks it and takes it. Is that 5 now? Hartsaw drives, kicks it out to Poole. Poole's going to drive, and she's going to put it up. Floater off the back of the rim, no good. She got her own rebound. And Bortner got a piece of it, so they're going to call a jump ball there, and it's still going to be Lakeland ball. Allie Springer comes back in for Andrea Miller. Okay, kind of calling a timeout. So 4:42 to go here. LaGwana Media, IHSAA Champions Network. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout.
Freedom Finish Works in Topeka specializes in both steel and aluminum. Their 40,000 square foot custom powder coat facility has the flexibility to run everything from one-piece custom orders to full production quantities. They also have the unique capabilities of powder coat, blast coat, as well as other highly durable coatings. They are your local source for powder coating. Freedom Finish Works in Topeka. Call 260-593-0204.
Dry Forest Wood Products in Shipshewana offers high-quality lumber drying with their vacuum kiln drying process. At Dry Forest, we believe in valuing the life of a tree by respecting its integrity and enjoying its natural beauty. Dry Forest Wood Products with over 40 years of lumber drying experience. Located at 4325 North, 675 West in Shipshewana. Call 260-768-7714.
All right, back at Westview High School, 4:42 to go in this game. Lakeland's Rassler will be triggering it in on the left side of their own basket. Looking, Poole cuts across, no good, and Antal picks it up quickly down the other way. She's going to drive all the way down, left-handed layup, up and in. 10 now for Antal, 24-32. They need a turnover here and another score. That would make a huge difference.
Yeah. That's a nice feed.
Yeah, Hartsaw drove all the way in and just basically handed it off to Shakow, and she scored.
It's one of the few times they've got around our press for an easy bucket tonight. It's interesting, we've played 3.5 quarters and neither team has a 3 yet.
Oh, yeah, hardly even. Haley got the offensive board, puts it up, no good. Rassler with the rebound now. Yeah, I think both teams have, Reel had tried a couple early on for Lakeland. Well, maybe she was hurt to start with. Maybe that's why she missed those shots.
Makes you wonder now, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. with both playing tight man, there hasn't been many attempts when you think about it.
Poole pushes it up and in there. 9 for Poole now off the bench. And they've pushed it back to a 12-point lead. Might be about their biggest lead of the night. Not what we wanted.
Yeah.
Sarah Lapp goes in, has it poked loose. I'm not sure. Maybe Poole's going to be called for that.
Yep.
So now it's her second. 5 now on the Lakers. 3.5 minutes to go. Springer triggers it in on the right side.
Oh, nice.
Haley Miller underneath, up and in. Somehow she shook herself loose. 26-36. Hartsaw brings it down the right side. Westview man-to-man. Hartsaw drives. Oh, she went flying. Going to be called on Antal. Oh, no, they called it. Yeah, it's Alexis. That's her first. 4 on Westview. They're saying that's a shooting foul. So Hartsaw, who is 1 of 3 so far from the stripe tonight, hits that one.
She hit the back end of the last 1 and 1.
Oh, did she? Oh, that's right. I was
Yeah.
I was talking to James. All right, so she was 2 of 4, now 3 of 5, and 4 of 6.
Yep.
38-26 pushes it back up to that 12-point lead for the Lakers. Antal to Bortner down in the deep in the left corner, dribbles it back up top, trying to find some room. Hits Haley. Haley drives in strong, goes up for the shot. Shakow tried for the block, got a piece of her that time, so that'll put Haley Miller at the line to shoot a couple, and that'll be Shakow's first. 6 on the Lady Lakers, so the last 2:53 of the game, we'll get to shoot free throws on at least any defensive fouls. Haley's shot not going in this time. Second attempt, up and in this time. Got a lot of nice rotation on that ball.
Yep, that looked good.
Really high too. 27-38. Hartsaw across the timeline, across to Canedo, back to Hartsaw. And all 4 girls down low. Hartsaw drives, almost loses it, has to hand it off. Antal doing a nice job of staying in front of her. Canedo hands it off to Rassler up top. Springer out on her. Screen set. Looks like they switched. Rassler with the ball up top now. Antal on her. Dribbling, and she just keeps. They obviously have a play set up there, but this is their
I think it's
time killer.
Delay game, yeah.
Rassler up top. So they have 2 girls right at the top of the key on both sides. Setting screens. Hartsaw, boy, she wanted to take that one. Pulls it back out and calling an offensive foul. I'm not sure who's calling it on or what it was.
I think 54 probably wasn't quite set when she set a screen.
Picks up her second. Just under 2 minutes to go. 11 points to make up here in a very short time. Sarah brings it across the timeline quickly. Poole on her. Kicks it out to Haley. Haley looking back to Sarah. Sarah drives, gets open, puts it up, no good. Rassler's got a bunch of rebounds.
Yes, she does.
Pulls it down again and brings it across the timeline herself.
I have her for 9.
Hartsaw up top. It's open for the 3, but I don't think they're looking for the 3. They're trying to kill clock. Canedo down the right side. Rassler up top. She drives all the way to the baseline, then kicks it up top. Rassler says, well, if you're going to give me a layup, I'll take it. And Sarah Lapp just picked up her 4th foul, I believe.
Yep.
And that'll put Rassler at the line to shoot a couple. Rassler 2 of 4 so far this evening. She has 8 points. And what'd you say, 8 points? And
8 points, 9 boards. She's
9 and 9 now.
Kind of picked up the slack for real, not being out there tonight.
Cameron Miller checks in, coming in for Haley. lose some height there, maybe a little more speed. Run going the other way. Second shot, bounces around, no good. Poole got the rebound, no good. She got her own rebound. That is not what we wanted. Hartsaw with the ball up top. Now she's going to drive all the way in and puts up a layup, and no good. Antal with the rebound. She got the layup she wanted. She couldn't get it to go, though.
Yep.
Sarah Lapp with the ball. Kicks it out to Cameron. Cameron puts up a three. No good. Rassler with her 10th rebound and 10 points, right? Or had she made her second?
She missed her second,
okay,
yeah.
So 10
Close to a double-double, yep.
Yeah. Hartsaw cannot get that ball to go down and bounced off of Hope's head, I think. Her and Sarah Lapp both fighting for the rebound, neither able to control it. Rassler to trigger the ball in on the right side, right next to their own bucket. Setting up in a square. Lobs it into Canedo. Right wing. Hands it off to Rassler. Rassler fakes it, goes left. Pulls it back out. Now she's going to go around the far side, and Hartsaw back up top. They left Canedo wide open on the right side. Bouncing all over the place. Got it to drop. Her first points of the night. 41-27. 16 seconds to go. Sarah Lapp drives, kicks it out to Bortner. Bortner puts up a three off the back of the rim. No good. Hartsaw with the ball. And looks like maybe we're just going to let him bring it down. Looks like the final is going to be 27-41. Lakeland picks up their second conference win as they defeat the Lady Warriors here at Westview. And if you have a chance, maybe we'll just run through the scoring quick. We need to, we'll want to get off the air so we get the guys getting
Okay, I'll do that, yep. Peyton Hartsaw for the victorious Lakers ended up tonight with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. Had her for 3 rebounds. Rassler, as Dan mentioned, had a very solid game, 10 rebounds and 9 points. Canedo had a bucket for 2 right at the end. Kayla Poole also had a nice game, 11 rebounds and 9 points. So they had 2 girls almost had double-doubles.
Yeah, nobody quite hit the double digits.
No, Faith Reel had a basket for 2. Grace Eddings a basket for 2. Arlene Thompson a basket and a free throw for 3. And Carla, how do you pronounce that last name?
Shakow
had a basket for 2. And then number 30, Pole, had 2 baskets for 4 for their total 41. For Westview, quickly, Antel had 5 buckets for 10. Andrea Miller, 1 layup for 2 points. Haley Miller had 5 points, I think all in the last quarter. Sarah Lapp ended up with 4, and Hope Bordner had a total of 4 points for the Lady Warriors.
All right, so we'll wrap it up there. Thanks to Randy Yoder for helping out with the color commentary tonight. Dan Byler here. Jeremy Anderson, as always, running the board, and Chris Mask on the camera. Tonight's game was brought to you by Weaver Furniture Sales, by Lehman Insurance and Financial Group, also by Dale's Handyman Service, Yoder Crossroads, by Tiffany's Restaurant, Stutzman Power Equipment, Light Auto Body, Freedom Finish Works, also Dry Forest Wood Products, by LaGwana, Animal Care Clinic of Topeka, by Avail Portable Toilet and Sink, Dutch Blessing Floral and Gifts, and by Jerry Standard Service. Tonight's game was a presentation of LaGwana Media and the IHSAA Champions Network.